Hello, how are you doing? You are so welcome to my YouTube channel. Today is another day for a conversation that is going to help us grow together. Now, when it comes to marriage, I understand that we all have our own expectations, and at times these expectations are unrealistic, and at times it is just logical, I believe, to have expectations because the Bible says, husbands, love your wives even as Christ has loved the church. So if I enter marriage expecting my husband to love me, is that too much to ask for? I do not think so. In this video, I am going to share with you a few things that you should expect in marriage. Let us get into it. This video might answer a few people that are a bit curious on what does really marriage entail. What should I expect when I get married? This video is going to show you the different things that you should expect when you get married. Maybe you are on your way to be married. You are just newly wedded. You are in the waiting. This is going to, give you a frame that you would base on when you enter your own marriage. These are based on my own personal experience. And it is also based on my experience observing other people's marriages. And the very first thing that I know you are going to love, that you are going to enjoy, or you have been highly in anticipation of is sex without guilt. Yes, when you get married, you get yourself a lifetime sex partner. And it is up to you to stay faithful to this partner. It is up to you and your spouse to make the experience in the bedroom as exciting as possible. So you are free to experiment as long as it is healthy. This means a lot to my believers who held their standards up there that, there is no sex until we are married. Kudos, you have arrived. Now is an opportunity for you to explore in the bedroom, to have the time of your life. And I want to let you know that actually sex gets better with time. The more you learn each other, the more you know about each other, you know your other's sports, you know the things that turn them off, you know the things that turn them on, you know the things that, make it extremely pleasurable, all of those things. So I want to promise you that you're going to have a good time. And faithfulness is a must when it comes to this area. You cannot compromise on faithfulness. Your partner expects you to be faithful. Enjoy sex without guilt with that spouse that the Lord has given you, with the spouse of your youth. I have also found that some Christians continue to struggle when it comes to sex with no guilt after they are married. At times, they still haven't gotten out of that zone where it is not allowed. So they're still in the mind of, oh God, is this right? Should I do this? Should I touch here? It feels wrong, but I want it. Please. May the Lord liberate you right now. Receive your deliverance and go on and enjoy, because now that you are here, the Lord is happy and pleased with your doings. Yes. The next thing that you are going to expect in marriage is an increase in expenses. Yes, for my young couples that have not yet really established themselves financially, expect that your expenses are going to increase. And this is just logical, because you are firstly one who at times you were in your parents' house and they were taking care of everything, and now you have taken the adult choice. You are responsible for the family that you have now started creating. So expect an increase in expenses, because if you are staying in your parents' home, now you are renting your own home, you are buying your own food, you are buying your own clothing, so the expenses are going to increase. And what I recommend is, number one, get knowledge and wisdom on how to handle finances, because it is not about how much you are getting, but how well you manage what you have. If you can learn how to manage your resources well, trust me, you are going to do so well, and you will not see any financial struggle in your marriage. So the other thing also is, please work. I recommend that, joint effort. Even if the both of you have agreed that, my wife should stay at home, it will be very good maybe if she indulges in a venture that allows her to make money even when she's still home, especially for my young couples that have not yet established themselves financially. This is going to reduce on the financial strain, and it will allow you to cater for all these increases in finances. Do not worry about this increase, because my other points are going to empower you and to encourage you to keep on pushing and pushing, because marriage is a ministry of increase. The other thing you should expect from marriage is Our grooming ground. Marriage is a grooming ground. Marriage is going to make you a better person, and this is also by choice. You choose to look at it as a grooming ground, or you look at it as something that is draining and straining you. Remember, you are dealing with a new person, with a person who has had a different background, and you have also had a different background. So for the both of you to merge, you need to learn and unlearn certain things. You learn about their culture, know what is and what isn't allowed, know how to compromise, know what to address. So it is grooming ground. It is going to groom your character. I want to tell you that the person I was in my first year of marriage is very different from the person that I am right now. Yes, and very many married people are going to tell you the same. Marriage will groom you. Firstly, it will make you that person that is actually desirable, because I believe I look better than I did before I got married. My husband is taking very good care of me. It will groom you physically. I've noticed that very many married people actually look better than they did before they had gotten married. This is because you are representing someone else. This person also cares to make sure that you look nice. But I want to let you know that also all of these things are choices. You can choose to look at it as grooming ground, or you choose to look at it as, something that you do not care about. So expect to be improved, to be made a better person, because you have chosen to walk the journey of marriage. The other thing that you should expect is an increase in respect, because young people do not get married. People who are unserious do not get married. It is an individual who has chosen to now be an adult and take on mature responsibilities that actually gets married. So you are going to get respect from your family. You're going to get respect from your community, from your colleagues. You are no longer Rachel. You are no longer just so and so. Now you are Mrs. I am Mrs. Nkata, and that is something that adds respect to me when I go out to introduce myself, and I am, oh, hello everyone, I am Mrs. Nkata. Oh, she's married. Already respect is accorded. All right? Respect is accorded. I want to give you an example of, my husband, he was equally young when we got married, and my mother kneels down to greet him. You can imagine what was going on in his mind. Not my mother only, but also my other mothers have knelt down to greet him. Just know, at first he was like, oh my goodness, what is going on? But eventually he got used to it. So you are going to get respect from very many people, but also you need to conduct yourself in a way that is worthy of this respect. You are not trying to buy their respect. You are not trying to gain their respect, but behave in a way that is, respectable. You are married. You shouldn't be out in the clubs catching other women that are not your wife. Those are things that are going to steal from your respect. For example, you are at your workplace and you are busy courting all your workmates. Obviously, that is going to take away from the respect, not just for you, but for the institution of marriage. People do not respect marriages because the people that are married are not representing us right. Please, 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 let us give honor to this institution because it gives God glory. The other thing that you should expect from marriage is teamwork. Just like marriage being a grooming ground, teamwork is also a choice. You choose to either work with your partner or to work against your partner. I have come to know that there are couples that compete against each other, and that just doesn't make sense. Because for me, I understand that when he wins, I win. When I win, he wins. He wins. So there is no room for us to feel like, no, I should be better than my husband. Why? Whom are you working for? I thought if you get money, it is going to benefit the both of you. It is benefiting your children. You get a promotion at work, he's also benefiting. He's also benefiting. You are respected in the society. Your spouse is also being respected. So expect teamwork, and you are going to have to work towards it. Now, the Bible says that two are better than one. You no longer have to do things alone. You have someone else that can help you. For the wives, maybe your husband can give you a hand in the kitchen with the meals, all of these things. You are helped. Your finances are helped. You are also helping him to be the very best. You are helping, holding holding him in high regard, respecting him, pushing him to be the very best version of himself. So expect teamwork and be ready to work as a team. If you are the kind of person that is individualistic, marriage is going to destroy that, and it is for the good. So brace yourself and be ready to let your guards loose. Allow the other person in your space. Let them also dominate in your space. All right. It is okay, and it is good for marriages to thrive. It is a very good thing for healthy marriages. Okay. The other thing that I have already mentioned when I talked about increased expenses is increase in general. Marriage is a ministry of increase because, firstly, just two becoming one is an increase. You are firstly one, but now another individual has been added unto you. Then your children come in, and then also your family alone has increased because it was firstly just you and your extended family, your nuclear family. Now it is you and then your in-laws. Already there is an increase in the number of people that you are getting into your life. And then it is also an increase in your finances also. In your finances, yes, the expenses increase, but also remember you are meeting those expenses. That means that you are getting more money than you had before you were married, or you are spending more than you had when you were not yet married. So marriage is a ministry of increase, and it is very good for you to carry this understanding because it helps you approach life in positivity. Now you can face every single day because you're like, no, I will make it. I'll go through this. This is a covenant of increase. Even in your prayers, you can pray in that line because you are vindicated. You are valid. The covenant that you have entered is a covenant of increase, and I look forward to seeing you and your family achieving the very best in this life, being the very best that the Lord has ordained you to be, because once again, this is a ministry of increase. And then the other thing is marriage is going to stretch you. Yes, I have said it is grooming ground. Expect that marriage is going to stretch you. It is going to stretch you physically, emotionally, financially, psychologically, in all your ways. I want to let you know that married people work more than the people that are not married. It is not because they are forcing themselves to work, or they do not want to sit down, but the truth is, even with help, marriage requires more effort. You require more physical strength when you are married, because very many things require your attention, and they all want you to be effective and productive in those areas. You have school, maybe you have children, you have a husband, you have yourself, you have businesses. Yes, you can delegate, but still these things require your presence. So marriage is going to stretch you. Be ready for that aspect of it. Expect to be stretched, and you do not have to be lazy. Marriage is not for the lazy. It is not for the lazy. You need to be strong and ready to work if you are going to achieve what needs to be achieved. These are all the points that I had for you regarding what you should expect when you get married, or now that you are married. I sure hope this has been a big blessing to you. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel, leave a comment if there is anything that I have forgotten. What has your marriage taught you? What should these young people that are getting married learn from you? What should they expect? God bless you. I look forward to engaging with you in the comments. Bye bye.